How do you find a problem and turn into a startup usually?
Usually they are my problem. In the future, we will pretty much talk everything. You will talk to your cup, you will talk to your, ring or table.
Do you ever get overwhelmed or tired or stressed?
I do, a lot.
And if you do, how do you manage it? How do you...
Friends help.
Hello, everyone. This is second part of this episode where we're still talking with Sarge, and we're discussing his journey, how he founded his startup, and how it's going, what are the obstacles and so on. So yes, be happy.
Yeah. Obstacles. Yeah. I guess one of the most difficult thing is at some point things work. You have the product, you want to go after, some people want to pay for it and all. Now you need to grow it because being solo developer, doing everything yourself is fun for a while. But then when people actually start, demanding things, can you do this too? Can you do that too? You can't really multiply yourself and, take action on multiple lanes. Then you need more people to work with you. And difficult thing is, this is the cool part of starting early, just fresh graduate, tries to become an entrepreneur. Cool part is you find so many people like you. They can take the risk. They have nothing to lose. I haven't started any job, and I'm just, maybe they are taking a break from the school and work for a while or something. Everybody's full of fire, full of energy. Then you can do it. When you try to do it a bit later, quitting your job and trying to do it by yourself, what happens, you look around, everybody I know are like me, and then some are making babies, some are getting married, stable life, and it's really difficult to pull them into something really unstable. Yeah. I'm blessed by, again, I'm having really good friends who wants to work with me, and it's they trust me and they want to risk it because they're we believe you can do it. It's even hearing that from people who couldn't join is really, really valuable. It's how to say, inspiring such trust in people. But yeah, that is one of the most difficult things. If you are starting a little late, you are going to run into it. Some people will tell you need professionals, people who know and do know what they do and everything and all. You can work with young folks too. If people learn. People can take action again, if they are flexible, open to learning, and have that, have that dog in them, have that energy in them. They can take action and do things. So it doesn't have to be, you drag some Harvard grads or Silicon Valley tech scene employees or something It doesn't have to be top guns at the beginning. But things slowly evolve into it, and you can, you can develop your top guns from these young folks too if you shape them right and all. But yeah, few people will join me doing this, and it's it's great to have that kind of the power behind your back to push things forward. So that is great because you realize how much good proper teams can get done. This is the reason startups usually beat the big companies because corpo gets so slow, so rusty, they can't maneuver. But it's gonna be a cliche about agile group of people who wants to get things done and iterate on it, get ahead very, very easy.
Yeah.
I was about to ask something, but I forgot. Oh my god.
I can ask,
you can ask
one question. So how long have you been working on Neocortex already?
Pretty much I started working on it, very slowly, on and off, right after I decided to quit this YouTube stuff. It was almost around 2 years ago now. That was the pretty much milestone that I decided I should do it. Imagine that. It's 2 years, really long time.
Yeah.
And, developing the idea, understanding what you are going to do, because it's I knew what I wanted to do. You look at the result, right? The characters in the game are going to talk and I will interact with them and everything. This is what I want to do. But you have no idea how to start there and take people there. So it's a lot of lots of prototypes, small things put together. You break it, put put together again, do it multiple times, and slowly it molds into actual product that works.
Usually, do you try to build the product quickly and then launch it so that you can get feedback, or
Absolutely.
how do you do it?
This is the best way of doing this. I can't really say that I am that type of person. I like prototyping a lot. Like I said, like I like to join like a game jams and everything, do things quick, messy, and then put out there if it's not something important, and then get feedback and build on it. In this case, the dirty prototype I did was those YouTube videos. And then for me was like, now I need, because it was just a GitHub repo of, like, oh, download this, download that, connect this API, make a call, put the text on the screen like this, then audio will play on here. It was just that, like, it was just a dirty GitHub repo for me, but people liked it.
Yeah.
Next stage for me was, I want to turn it into actual products that gives you a bit more anxiety. Like now it's like you are going to some formal event and you need to dress nice. So I had to dress this product nice this time. I can't just go with, like a t-shirt and shorts or something like that. So that will look awkward. This is the thing. Some people don't care about that. There are so many examples of those companies like messy, dirty. You make some demo, it sparks like a viral interest, and then you get people to turn it into something proper. So taking action again is the most important thing. Just do it and share with people.
So you seem like you have many ideas and you're very excited about tech. And what helped you to stick to this idea and stay consistent with it? And like keep building on top of it and like really growing.
It's been, to be honest, it's been a bit difficult. I got distracted many times. This is the reason it took like a long while. I even started a couple of game projects in between. Like I just, I'm like, I come up with an idea. I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna work on it a bit, and then, when that, how to say, the interest just extinguishes itself. I come up with an idea. I work on it for 1 week, 2 weeks, then spark goes away. I came back to this project because I still knew this had more value, and people kept asking me. I stopped doing videos, but I was still getting comments. People were asking me. I was updating some of the things. It was like as if people pushed me there. People kept demanding, I do some more. And again, it was on and off. I work on it for 1 week or something. Then something happens in my life or work.
Yeah.
I forget about that. Go back and forth all the time, and then you realize this way it will never end. I really need to focus on it. I even I spent whole, for example, last year I spent whole Christmas holiday on this. It was like great opportunity. 1 whole week, add couple of days of like a day offs to it from work. It becomes almost 2 weeks. Work on this, and I locked myself in, worked on it, cleaned things up. It's like, especially making a whole software product with, the authentication and this user management and everything. People see what they deal with, but in the background, so much goes on. It's difficult to deal with. Like you have to do so many, how to say, uninteresting things when building it, right? Because the facade is the cool part of the software.
Yeah.
But back there is like lots of things you don't even want to look at works. So you have to do this too.
True.
Yeah. How do you find a problem and turn into a startup usually?
Usually they are my problems. Like I face that, and I have software engineer friends, artist friends. I chat with them. We like to talk about games and technology and everything. You ask them, and it's like not you always get like honest feedback because they are friends. Some of them are like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Some of them are like just to be they're a bit more judgmental. This sucks. This is not gonna work. And they still kind of like even though they give you really positive or really negative feedback, you get to see different pieces of important things that again you in your mind compile, chew it, and digest it, and sometimes something nasty comes out, or sometimes something good, and that is pretty much the process for me. Like it happens to be my problem because someone else's problem usually, unless it's my technical knowledge scope, I can't really do much about it. Like I wouldn't really try to attempt to solve a problem I have no idea how to solve. And usually the problems I have, if I can't solve it, I will ignore that or find someone else, find some other product or tool. If it's something, sometimes you have this, I can fix this myself, right? I can do this myself. Those kind of things usually work, because if I needed it, many other people will need it.
Yeah.
Just look for external validation, and people will tell you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, exactly. Like, how do you find that this startup is going to work? Or maybe you don't know it's going to work out or not, but how do you find that validation? Do you do research?
Of course. Certain industries have a lot of data out there, and you can rely on it, right? Let's say you are going to launch a new clothing product or food product in Y country, X country, which doesn't have it. You look at the rest of the world, similar cultures, similar eating or dressing habits or something. You can pretty much, as if data mining, you can kind of assess how much this would be successful, how many people would do it. You run some advertisement, maybe you make collaborations with, like a media, and put this into people's mind, and it works. When it comes to edge technology, new things, there is no data at all. One of the things, for example, I deal at Neocortex right now is also figuring out use cases, because this has never been done in the video games before. I get people who want to use this, but they just don't know how to. Like, I'm really interested in this, but what can we do with? Like, let's have a call and brainstorm.
Yeah.
That, like, there's demand. People do not know what to do. So it involves a bit of a game design too for me. There's traditional UI so far. We click on buttons, right? This is how we communicate with the game characters. Or even in VR, you open up a menu, click on the things. This is how it has been since computer, from 80s. It was always like that. Buttons, and then with mouse, we click on things.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can directly talk to things, like command them. I'm planning to make demos, like I'm in VR. You can actually command a squad of soldiers. You can just tell them, I don't know, Joe, Jack, you shoot at there. Like, they understand what there is. They understand their name. System just, allocates the right resources for each of them and start running the actions, and they play. Otherwise, like how it would be, I open the menu, select the soldier, click on the target, do that. This breaks the immersiveness, and you feel like this is a video game. What we want to do right now is like, it feels so natural. You just yell. You just look at them. I look at that character and say, you. I don't even say name. You go there. And it understands, because, again, behind the code, I looked at that character. It's selected. Yeah. I give a command. It understands. If it's in the list of actions it can take, it will take it and do the thing. So games are going to change in that sense too. There will be a bit resistance. It's not going to suit every video game, but slowly it will get there. Recently, I mean literally last week, Fortnite added an AI Darth Vader into the game. It's like an item you can purchase, and you summon him and you talk to him, and it gives you funny answers in this muffled voice and in Star Wars terms. People and streamers went crazy for it, because it's like, it's never been done before. It's so cool. It's so interesting. And everybody now wants to, they start looking at it too. Like, can we do something like this? It's like they see the market validation. Players, streamers, they like it a lot. They want to try this. Even though right now it's a gimmick in that game. But a AAA game company does that, changes everything.
So the system that you have in Neocortex, right? This is only within your game for now, right? And you are trying to...
I have not. Okay. I don't have a game for it, but I have few demos to showcase the technology, because it's like more like a tool. So any game developer using certain game engines can integrate it and try it.
Okay.
So I do have, I have some really cool game ideas with that myself too. This is, where I actually came up with doing something like that. But it's like the decision of choice. Like, I don't want to distract myself. If I start working on a video game, I want to spend time on this platform and the SDK.
Yeah,
it's like, I'd rather make this work, and then when things, start, like the wheels keep turning, things stabilizes, like some of the things are in maintenance mode, everything is working, the company's making money. Then what you do is, make some, side projects, small cool looking demos, and share open source with the people, so they can also see use cases, how this is done. Because number of things you can do with it is really immense. It doesn't. Game is one angle I want to focus on to begin with. It's gonna have so many applications. Sometimes I tell people, they think, I'm just going too far ahead, but in the future we will pretty much talk everything. You will talk to your cup, you will talk to your, ring or table. They will have certain properties or things they understand. I can ask table, how much of weight do you have on you? And it's going to tell me, oh, it's half a kilogram, it's 3 cups and 2 phones. And Sarge puts his arms on it and it's quite heavy on the left side of me, something like that. Everything can, like every IoT device can have a personality, can talk with you. This is how things are going to be. We will make things more human-like.
Just like in sci-fi movies.
Absolutely. Like so many things in sci-fi movies happen. This is absolutely going to happen. It's so close, People were saying we're going to go to AGI or something in 50 years, but now people are saying in a couple of years this might happen.
Yeah, that is true. I agree.
So I can see that you really love what you're doing, and you even lock yourself up for an entire Christmas holiday to do something, and that's really admirable, and it's cool. But do you ever get overwhelmed or tired or stressed?
I do a lot.
And if you do, how do you manage it? How do you?
Friends help usually. Whenever I get stuck with this, get frustrated with this, get angry at something, what I do is call some friend, vent to them. You need like a listening ear. This is literally what everybody needs. Yeah. And
therapist.
Pretty much. I always say this: best therapist is your friends, and it happens a lot. We tend to see. I'm not saying that what I made is successful yet. Maybe it's to a very small degree so far, but we see successful people, and we are like, man, everything goes right for these people. I'm such a lucky people. I say that too. And then, but you do not know what kind of roller coaster or struggles they are going through. And like everybody else happens to me as well. And what I try to do is talk to myself, self-motivate myself. One thing I do, for example, I can advise everybody is I have a notebook that I'm keeping since 2014.
Wow.
And I pretty much, everybody does New Year's resolutions and then forget about it. What I do is I start doing that 2 years before, November starts, and I start writing what I want to do next year. And then after that, every 3 quarters, I check what I did. I keep writing. For example, I'm going to go home and I will write that I joined this podcast at EBS, right? So because it's something interesting I did. End of the year, you look at it, you feel like I haven't wasted my time and life. I did so many things. And you keep adding in it. And when I feel overwhelmed, when I feel frustrated, when I feel like a loser, when I feel bad, I actually take a look at that, because there's over 10 years of things I have done. I look at it and say, holy shit, so far I have come.
No.
I have done so many things actually. I can do more. 10 years later, this is I will need another notepad to, fill it on. So it's just, you don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget what you did, good or bad, and try to get small lessons from them. And you start thinking about that, for me at least, all the the depression, disturbances, bad feelings, feeling hopelessness just goes away, because I'm I've been through this multiple times. I can go through this again. I'll do it.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that it's easy to say that, oh yes, I'm gonna self-motivate myself and stuff, and then I might do that for a while, and then it again goes
It
back
always
to
comes
normal.
back.
Yeah.
It always comes back. You do it for a while. How to say? You always need to, a fuel sometimes.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
there are there were weeks, I get overwhelmed and you really feel like you need really some distraction. There are times, I don't spend that weekend working, but binge watch, finish a couple of TV shows, and then how to say, before, when I got accepted into Technopol's accelerator, it stressed me a lot. it's a great thing, but I got huge stress. I was like, holy shit, now things are getting serious. Like I actually need to work things because I was doing things at my pace. I didn't care that much. That stressed me a lot. I finished like whole installment of some video game series, 6 games in 1 week.
Wow.
Literally. This is how I cope with it. Then after that, I was like, this was too much. I need to get back to work. Everybody like decharges differently. You find your comfort somewhere else. And then you tell yourself, I put myself into a situation to tell, I wasted so much time. I regret that. I need to get back to work.
Yeah.
Then you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to, take a holiday, take a break, or, do other things. Works differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Like, how did you get into an incubator program, though?
It's really interesting. I knew about them for a long while. I was visiting some of their events and everything. And, just because some interesting events again might show up, I just registered to their newsletter. And I was, one morning I'm checking the emails. There's this email about AI accelerator. First thing I tell myself, probably they won't accept me anyways. Why bother myself with it? And then again, I'm like, the other part of me says, what are you going to lose? Just apply. It's like 5 minutes. You will just fill a form. If they don't accept you, totally fair. No worries.
True.
And I just did that. And the cool part was I already registered my company. So it wasn't just a, idea and a website, but actual company with zero balance in it. And the thing was, they just want you to work on something AI related and have a company registered in Estonia. Like I fit. I filled it. Literally next day, you come do 10-minute pitch to us next week or something. There was 8 companies. We all did that. And I think overall, I asked us, 64 companies, projects applied. 8 of us got accepted. And 7 of us are continuing with it right now. It's been, it's in the 3rd month. So halfway there. It's a 6-month program. So it's just literally like the email, apply. It's just sometimes opportunities come to you and you don't even realize you have it. Just try. Just do it. You are not. If it's something really zero risk, you will lose nothing. Just do that. Why not?
Mm-hmm. So what happens after 6 months? What do you do?
So in this accelerator, we have a kind of a pitch competition. So we will also work with some pitching experts, refine our pitch deck, explaining the company, product, what we do and everything. So it's going to be some kind of a showcase of it. So you go to the big stage, tell the investors and mentors and everybody who else is there to watch that, what you're working on. 3 minutes, you try to impress everybody. And then if you do, there's a 10,000 euro grant for it.
Wow.
So it's also, good enough for the winners, the good ideas to push some more worrying about the money and everything.
Wow.
So it's such a good initiative, really.
We are kind of coming to an end, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the end of our already the second part and the whole episode. Sarge, thank you so much for coming.
My thanks for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, really. It's been really cool to talk about your journey and really interesting case with your startup that like the idea just came naturally and people literally demanded this from you, and like that's really interesting. And one last question that I would ask from you,
please,
is that with all that knowledge that you have right now, what would your younger self would do? Definitely.
I would try to, like, I would start earlier. Like, I would get into action immediately.
Wow.
Like, drop everything and do it. Because, like, you always imagine that, what if I was in high school with the same brain I have right now? Like, of course, I would also play some, football gamble kind of stuff because I know the scores probably. I'm not really interested in football. I'm just making stuff. But yeah, like, I would get into action because now I look, I actually, this happens. I'm kind of longening the answer again, but sometimes you see someone did something and it became successful and you're like, I had this idea years ago. And you are like itching your belly on the couch. Yeah, I thought about that. Don't do that. Just do it. Because, someone else takes the action instead of you and does that.
Yeah.
So that is the thing. I would I missed so many opportunities I didn't even realize. I would just do it right now. This is one of the things, like the older you get, you feel like I missed so much. No, you haven't. So many people start so late at their life, later stages of their life. Just do it. Just take that opportunity and do it. Apply for it. Get into it. Start that project.
That's amazing. You're the second person we're having a podcast with today, also a founder, and you're saying the same thing as they said. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just go for it. It's just as simple as
like,
that.
of course, you need to take like a measured risks. Like not everybody can do it. It's not like it's easier for people to say, but find that gap. Like crack that open and get in there and try to do that. Like we always have time. Like don't scroll that Instagram or whatever you are using. Spend that time for it. Yeah. Don't go out this evening. Pay that money for some other tool or service or product and learn that. Do that. It's like we can always manage how we look at things and handle things. So there's always opportunity. You just need to change how you are looking at the things.
Yeah.
That's a great inspiration, honestly.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Again, my thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the podcast and the episode and Sarge's story. Thank you so much for watching us and subscribe, like.
Do that.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.